Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see the way to deploy a Spring Boot application on Heroku Cloud. Before we step into Spring Boot application on Heroku Cloud, we need to have one valid Heroku account also, right? And for this, we can go to the official page of Heroku, and let me open the browser and let me open my Google, and you can simply type there Heroku. And you can see here, you can see sign up option here. Let me click on sign up. Now, if you see here, you can see the sign up form here. We can fill these fields and we can create an account. And in my case, I already created an account. That's why I'm going to log in directly. Let me click on login. And let me give my email address. See, I was able to successfully log in into my Heroku account now. Yes, right. Now, let me go to my Eclipse. Yeah, my Eclipse is also ready here. Now, before we step into the next step, we should have one valid account in Heroku that is already there with us. Same way, we need to download Heroku CLI also. You can go to the Google and you can type there Heroku CLI and just click on the first link and you will see the download section for CLI also. If you want to perform any operations on Heroku, we are going to perform all those operations using Heroku CLI. Now let me scroll to the bottom and here you can see different types of downloads here. If you are using 32-bit, you can click on 32-bit. Otherwise, you can go with the 64-bit or Mac or Ubuntu as per your requirement. If you guys are working on Mac or if you guys are working on Windows or if you guys are working on Ubuntu, based on your requirement, you can download any type of installer here. Right? And for Mac, you can see the command here, and same way for Ubuntu also you can see the command. Currently, I am using Windows and I already installed Heroku in my system. Right? Now, let me open my command prompt and let me check whether Heroku is working or not. Yeah, I'm simply typing there Heroku. If it is not installed, you will see Heroku is not recognized as internal or external command. But let's see what will happen here. See, we are getting some commands list here that indicates that Heroku is installed successfully in your PC. Right, my Heroku is running successfully and my CLI is also installed successfully. Right, now let me close my window here and let me close this one also. Now currently I was into Heroku dashboard and you can see currently one application which is running here. Right, now let me push one more application into my Heroku. I had uploaded one small application previously. Same application you can see there, but by default you will not see anything here. It will be blank by default. Now let me go to my Eclipse and I created a simple Spring Boot MVC application here. You can see here, and I created a controller over here, and I can run this application, and I can go to boot and let me run my application directly. Let me go to run as and let me click on Java application. This is a simple Spring Boot application. I didn't write any logic here, and I didn't write any logic for Heroku also. Right? It is just a simple Spring Boot application. Now let me go to application.properties and you can see the port number here, 49s. Now let me go to my Chrome and let me type there localhost. Hello. I try to hit this URL. Now you can see the output. You can see one small message here saying welcome to Spring Boot MVC. Right? This application is running successfully in my local environment. Now our target is we need to deploy this application into Heroku Cloud. And we know Heroku is a platform as a service. Right? As it is a platform as a service, it enables developers to run and operate applications entirely in the cloud. That is the main advantage of Heroku. A developer can deploy his application into the Heroku Cloud within fraction of seconds. Now, before moving to this step now, let us conclude few things. our Eclipse software is ready, our account is ready, our application is also ready, right? Now we need to initiate with Git. The next step is we need to initiate this project with Git. Now let me go to the folder location here. This is my project location. Let me go to here. Let me type there cmd and let me write here git init, git add star and git commit hyphen n some message. See, I was able to successfully commit my project to local repository, right? Now let me clear my screen. Sorry. Yeah. Now let me go to my browser and let me cross check whether whether my Heroku dashboard is opened successfully or not. Yes, it is opened successfully. Now I am on the dashboard. Make sure that you are on dashboard. Now let me go to my command prompt here, and from CLI I am going to connect to Heroku. Now let me issue the command Heroku login. I issued the command Heroku login. Now if you see here, you can see one option, press any key to open up the browser. On the keyboard you can press any key here. Now let me click on P. Now see, it is opening your browser and it is asking you to log in. Now let me click on login. See, it was logged in because in the same page, I'm going to say in the same window, you had opened your dashboard also, right? That's the reason it took your password automatically. Now let me minimize this window and you can see here I was logged with my email ID. This is my email ID. And you can see the browser also. It was trying to open a browser also. It was simply automated like that, right? Now let me issue the git command also, git init. Sorry, we already done with the git, right? Then in that case no need to provide git init again because everything is created. Now the first command is Heroku login. The next command is Heroku create. We need to create an application on cloud. That's why we are issuing the command Heroku cloud. Now let me press enter. Now it will create one application. Now you see here, whenever you issue the command Heroku create, Heroku will create an application name randomly. You can see the application name randomly here, Glacial CATAL 31083. This is the name of the application. We can modify this name after pushing the application to the cloud, right? But whenever you issue Heroku cloud, it will create some application with some random name. It will use some algorithm randomly on the backend to create a random project name here. My project name got created and my project is ready. Now let me push my application to Heroku. And for this, we need to issue the below command, git push Heroku master. And we are pushing master branch. That is the reason we are using master here. Now let me press enter after this. Now you see here, it is pushing your application, your Spring Boot application to Heroku. It can be a Spring Boot application, or it can be a Java application, or it can be a microservice application also. It can be anything. There is no restriction on this. And Heroku supports all types of programming languages. You can deploy your Python application. You can also deploy your Java application. You can deploy your .NET application. Any type of application you can push to Heroku. There is no language constraint here. Now let's wait for a few more minutes. Yes, our work is done here successfully. Now let me clear my screen and let me go to my browser. Let me go to my dashboard and let me refresh my page, my Heroku dashboard page. Now you can see here, right? This is the application which we pushed now. And you can see here, our application name is Java application. That's why you can see Java over here. Now let me click on my application. Yes. You can see here, my application. You can see here, and you can see multiple options over here. Right, now let me go to the console again and let me type the command Heroku open. Let's see what will happen now. See, now you are able to open your application from the Heroku. Right, now I got white label error here. Now let me give / here and let me give here hello, because previously we gave the same URL for opening the application. Now let me press enter, or let me give the port number. I just gave the port number here, 49s. Let's wait. In the meantime, let me cross check my controller also. It is hello. It may take some time, but in the meantime, let's go back again to the dashboard. If you go to the dashboard, you can see different options here. Metrics you can see, activity you can see, access you can see, multiple options you can see over here. Right, now it is taking more time. You can try in your PC also recording this. Right, now in the same way, if you want to get the logs of your application, it's very simple. Issue the command Heroku logs tail. Tail is a flag variable. Now let me press enter and let's see what will happen here. And you can see the log messages on the console here. Right, and you can see your messages over here. And let me go back again. Let me try this one also. 9090. It is taking some time, but it will work. Right, but if you see here, you can see the application here, and if you are pushing 3 applications or 4 applications, all those applications you can see from this dashboard. Now let me click on the first option, and in the same dashboard on the right hand side you can see open app and more. Also you can see multiple options here, and you can also view your logs from the view logs option. Right, now let me click on view logs here directly. You can see the logs from here. Otherwise you can use the command which I provided to you. Right, and the same way you can also see run console also. You can run your commands from this console. Right, same way if you want to open your application from a different browser, or if you want to view the output of your application, simply you can click on open app directly like this. Right, you can see the white label error. You can see white label error because you are working on Spring Boot application. If it is not a Spring Boot application, you will not see any white label error. Let me go back again. Let me see. Yes, server port number. I had done the required configuration on the backend, but still it is taking time. But I think you guys understood the way to deploy an application to Heroku. Right, I think this demonstration will help you to deploy your Spring Boot application or a microservice application to Heroku. Right, now if you understood this Heroku tutorial, you can also try in your local laptop, or you can try anywhere. It will work definitely. And I hope my demonstration had helped you. If you like my video, please subscribe to me. Thank you.